Yo, what is going on, guys? We have a very important topic that I wanted to bring up and share with you all, because not everyone that's playing this game today was playing this game, 5 years ago. So I've been here, and there's a saying that history repeats itself. And that is very true when it comes to Marvel Contest of Champions. And it's not always true, but history has repeated itself many times. And Kabam seems to follow a formula. Now, their formula works. That's why they follow it. And that's why I think they will continue to follow it. And so I just want to make this video to kind of bring awareness to this, get you guys prepared, and share my own plans, what I'm doing. Because if you've noticed, I haven't been opening any of these early access bundles. And I wanted to make this video for a while. I think the last time I opened calves was for Quicksilver and Gallon. It was the last time I opened calves. I might have gotten the infamous Iron Man early access bundle. I'm not sure, but that's where I know for sure I haven't bought any access bundles after that. And this for a very specific reason. It's because that's when Kabam announced 7 stars. As soon as Kabam announced 7 stars, I decided, okay, I'm not buying any more of these early access bundles until something changes, which we're the main thing of this video. I haven't bought calves. Well, I've bought like one from the Black ISO market when a new champ comes out, just because maybe I'll get the 6 star. It's 300 units for every new champ. That's nothing, and it's units that I already have. Not money. So why am I not buying early access bundles? Because 7 stars are coming. Kabam said it themselves. If we go ahead and look at our champions, we can filter by 7 stars. We are obtaining 7-star shards. They're not here yet, but they're in game. The 7-star shards are right here. Where are they? Right here. So 7 stars are coming. But these early access bundles haven't changed since, the announcement of 7 stars. The drop rates are still the same. A 0.3% chance at a 6-star featured. So what's going on here? Well, I'm going to share with you guys how it happened in 2019, 4 years ago, when 6 stars, when we transitioned from 5 stars to 6 stars. We're going to talk about what happened, how it happened, when it happened, and because I think the 7 stars are going to follow very closely to this recipe. So let's go ahead and massive shout out to Seaton, man of legends. He's really helped make this video possible, made it so much easier on me because he opens up so many of the calves. So if we take a look at Seaton's channel, now I remember the first champions to introduce the 6 stars when it came to, the Cavaliers was the month Human Torch came out. I remember that vividly because when those crystals came back for their second iteration, I ended up spending like about 10,000 units when I was drunk and camping trying to get myself a Human Torch, because the drop rates increased when the crystals came back the second time around. So that's kind of how I remembered that, because I spent so much units trying to get Torch. And I did get them, well, as a 5-star, not the 6-star. But that was when the 6 stars were introduced. So if we take a look at Aunt May here, this is the release schedule for 2019 in order. So Thing and Diablo were January, Havoc, Sinister were February, Nick Fury, Captain Marvel were March, and then Annihilus and Human Torch were April. Okay? So up until this point, up to Annihilus, it was 5-star featured calves. So we see Seaton's video here. This was uploaded March 21st, 2019. And you can see these are the featured crystals with 3 to 5 stars. No 6 stars available. Now, literally the next day, March 22nd, Cavalier crystals came out and were purchasable for units. You can purchase as many as you want. And this, for the first time, introduced the ability to get 6 stars for just whaling. Before this wasn't possible. That's like, you couldn't just turn money into an infinite amount of 6 stars, but this is what Kabam introduced, and this probably has made them so much money, and it makes sense, right? So a day after this, March 22nd, these Cavalier crystals come out, and then Annihilus would come out. His crystals still didn't have the 6 stars, but then Human Torch came out, and that's when it all changed. So Human Torch's featured bundle came out. This was April 9th. And you can see now 6-star drop rates are available, 0.10% chance. So with all of that information, we can deduce that this year, 7 stars will probably be coming around the March, April area. and or maybe a little bit later, but around there, you know, we can estimate, and it's going to change. So what's going to happen is we're going to get probably a new version, you know, maybe a Thronebreaker or a Paragon, or maybe they're gonna stop using the titles to name it because the titles are so far behind. That's I feel like that's probably what they're gonna do. They're either gonna skip Thronebreaker or just forego the titles and name the crystal something else. But there'll be a way to just buy 7 stars for units, most likely. You know, it's not for sure. This is just my theory. So they'll create a crystal, probably charge 300 units. They could increase it, but I assume they're gonna just stick to the 300 price for units per crystal, and there'll be a low % chance to get a 7-star in these new crystals. And of course, with the coming of these new crystals, then in turn the early access bundles will then of course have to be updated. They'll probably wait a little bit to stagger it, because you know they don't want to just, you know, start giving out 7-star feature champs right away like they could have with Annihilus, but they staggered a little bit, delayed it. So then the feature bundles will then contain in a couple months a 7-star drop rate. So for that's the main reason why I've banned myself from buying these early access bundles, because pretty soon this year, within a few months, there's going to be much for the same price. I assume the same exact price, just way better drop rates. You know, with 7 stars being available in these crystals, you know, it's going to be a low chance. It's probably going to be 0.10% chance at the 7-star feature champion. But that means the 6-star feature champion drop rates are going to skyrocket. They're going to skyrocket. 6-star is going to be so much easier to obtain, even the featured versions, once the 7-star versions are available, because that's going to be the new chase. As soon as everyone starts chasing those 7 stars, you know, 6 stars, they're going to be the new 5 stars. So they're going to become much, much, much more available. And the drop rate, Kabam's going to be a lot more generous with the drop rates. Again, that's my theory. None of this is confirmed. It's just what I'm thinking, what I'm predicting, because based off past history. So, in my mind, it just makes 0 sense to me to be spending my hard-earned Canadian dollars on these bundles when they're going to become so much better in just a few months. And then maybe, you know, once I see those new bundles, maybe I'll start buying some early access bundles again, just to try for the 6 stars, so I can get 6-star feature champions, you know, early. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I don't know. I'll have to see the drop rates, see the bundles, yada yada. But until that point, I'm not buying any of these early access bundles, and that's why, because the 7 stars are coming, guys. So I just don't think it makes a ton of sense. You know, if you have the money and you want to try for these champs early, you know, go ahead. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to give you my advice so that you can make the best decisions with your money and time spent in MCOC. That's all I'm trying to do. So I highly advise to just chill on these types of offers, because the 7-star ones are just going to make them look so bad in comparison. It's going to make it look so bad in comparison. A 0.3% chance at the 6-star featured, like, it'll probably go up to at least 1%. At least 1% for the 6-star feature champion once the 7-star drop rates are in there. I'm theorizing. So yeah, guys, I think it's just the right play to just chill and wait on these featured these bundles, because 7 stars are going to be here soon. That's what I've observed from my time in this game. I see how Kabam works, and you know, at least they announced the 7 stars, so we're able to, you know, kind of prepare like this. I'm glad they announced it so early. But yeah, guys, that's this video that I wanted to make. My advice. That is why I have foregone buying these early access bundles. And yeah, get ready for 7 stars. Strap in, because they are on the way. Be prepared. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you agree. Let me know if you guys have also stopped buying these early access bundles, or if you're still going for them. You know, there's not a high chance, but yeah, you got the money. Yeah, you know, why not? Maybe there's a chance you get the new 6-star feature to play around with. I totally understand that. You know, if I had $1 million in the bank, sure, I'd buy it, you know, whatever, for fun, just to make a video. But I surely do not have $1 million in the bank. So I try to spend wisely on this game. That is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If so, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Peace out.